44 minutes past the hour right now. Let's check in on the national stories that are making headlines tonight.
Yeah, for that, we send it over to Russ Mitchell, who's joining us now for what's happening now in America. Russ, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to both of you, Jay. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And good evening. Today we're hearing from local officials out of Falls River, Massachusetts, following a deadly fire at the Gabriel House assisted living residence. Officials say 9 were killed, while more than 30 were taken to the hospital. 5 firefighters were also hurt. Local fire officials are calling it an unspeakable tragedy.
We're here to save lives, and any time that any life is lost, a single life is lost, is a tragedy in our minds. It's a failure of our job. But we know that there are forces beyond our control, and that things like this unfortunately happen. It still makes it difficult to talk about and to think about and to fathom, really, for anybody.
An investigation into what caused that fire is underway. Also developing today, officials have now identified the gunman behind a deadly church and airport shooting in Lexington, Kentucky. Police say a man named Guy House shot and injured a state trooper yesterday after a traffic stop. He then allegedly carjacked a vehicle and drove to a church where he shot 4 people before officers shot and killed him. And now to the latest out of Texas. 10 days after the state was first hit with deadly flooding, today and yesterday, heavy rain returned to central Texas, prompting more evacuations and rescues. And now questions continue to be raised over whether local officials could have done more to warn those in the flood zone. This, as Kerrville city manager tells NBC News, he's unsure if he received an alert on his phone from the National Weather Service.
I actually think I have my weather report stuff turned off, if I'm being honest.
I mean, you're the city manager.
No.
Why would you have your weather alerts turned off?
Because one, with my family, with first responders, and again, I'm in it every single day. My phone stays on 24 hours, 7 days a week. We're in constant communication with emergency responders.
At this time, more than 130 people have died statewide. 160 remain unaccounted for. And if you're looking for a way to help out and support some of the lives who were devastated across central Texas, take a moment to scan this QR code on your screen to donate to the Tegna Texas Fund Relief Fund. That's to donate. There's the QR code on your screen right there. At the Grand Canyon, wildfires have destroyed one of the historic lodges at the historic iconic national park, as well as dozens of other structures. One fire quickly scorched at least 5,000 acres. The other exploded to tens of thousands of acres after a lightning strike last week. And officials in Alaska now say 63 structures, including homes, have been burned by spreading wildfires. Crews say they're going through already burned areas to make sure nothing can reignite. The state is offering support for those who have lost their homes. Individual, family, and temporary housing grants are available. And that is all.